morning, Firebirds. Today is Friday, September 11th. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Patrick, and you're watching Firebird Feed.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
To the United States of America.
And to the republic.
For which it stands.
One nation, under God, indivisible.
With liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing for a moment of silence.
You may be seated, Firebirds.
The Firebird Color Guard wants you to join. Learn how to dance and spin equipment. Those interested can see Miss Kohler in room B238 for more information.
Today we are remembering the lost lives of September 11, 2001. Throughout the country, memorials are being held to remember the tragedy and lives lost. Some of our teachers took a moment to share their experience on this day in history.
Where were you in 9/11?
Okay, so my husband and I had been married 1 year at that point. We were getting ready for work. We worked for an insurance company. And my husband came in to wake me up and told me that something random, the Twin Towers in New York, had been ran into, and that they didn't know if it was a terrorist attack or what was going on. And so I got up and ran to the TV, and we sat and watched in horror. We didn't go to work that day. Work was called off, and it was a very solemn day. I remember spending a lot of time with family, just remembering those people that were lost.
How did it affect you afterwards?
The world came together, was very patriotic, and they were very neighborly. They wanted to take care of each other. We reached out to each other, neighbors, friends, and I remember it being very loving and very kind and very compassionate, and it really was a good time at that point.
Where were you during 9/11?
On 9/11, the morning of 9/11, as I woke up, I turned on the news, and immediately we saw that the first tower had been attacked. I was preparing to get ready to go to work, and so was my wife, she was pregnant at the time, and our daughter was due in November. So we suddenly saw this transpiring, and then I remember driving to work, and there wasn't a lot of traffic. It was kind of eerie, the feeling that it was. There was no planes in the sky. And then I got to work, and all day my job at work was to monitor what was going on for my supervisor. And that just was kind of a surreal day as we went through the whole day watching everything transpire, wondering what was going to be next.
How did it affect you afterwards?
I think the effect of 9/11 initially was shock, and then it was a sense of what can we do to become better as people here in the United States, to just kind of lift up those that were suffering, that may have had people that they didn't know where they were at the time. And I think it brought us together a little bit closer, especially as our family. My dad being a fireman, and how the brotherhood that they had with those firemen in New York, even though they didn't know them, was just something that we kind of took together and talked about. Like, that could have been, our dad, that could have been somebody else's dad. And I think overall, 9/11 has brought the country back together and made us stronger at that point.
Thank you, teachers, for sharing your experience on this day we will never forget.
That's our broadcast for today. Remember to visit share.ehsfame.com to let us know what is going on around campus. If you are a club or organization and you want to promote your event, share this with us here.
Feedback.ehsfame.com is a spot to help us improve the broadcast. We are always looking for ways to provide students with an awesome opportunity to share their thoughts.
Please remember to be kind, be respectful, and show integrity with your responses.
That's all the time we have today for today's broadcast. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Patrick. Fly high on this wonderful Friday.
Hi Firebirds, this is Michelle in the cafeteria. I don't know if you've heard, but we have a program starting Monday. Everybody's going to get a free lunch or breakfast, or both if you choose. And if anybody is doing virtual online learning, we are offering home deliveries, and you will all get your meals for free. You will be getting a cold lunch or a hot lunch. You will also get a fruit and a vegetable. You can get a milk and a juice at the registers. If you want an extra item, you will have an additional charge if you get like a second entree. You will get milk and juice for breakfast and lunch. All drinks that are in the coolers are going to be additional cost. Those are the a la carte items. If your meal does not come with chips, that'll be an extra a la carte item as well. We are also going to be offering it through December 18th, and it's for everybody who joins Quinn Creek School District. Can't wait to see you guys there.